So guys, how have you guys been? Because I've been good. I had a very stressful week, but it was worth it. Um, Hope you guys are fine. It's a new week, and I wish all of us all the best. There's a new month also, a month of love. Happy new month to you guys, and yeah. So, what opinion or what view do I have to air today? Well, I think I'll be airing my opinion or giving my um 5 cent or 1 cent about how people are getting married. I feel like a lot of people are actually getting married for the wrong reasons. But who am I? A single pringle like me, who am I? And it's crazy because some persons that are actually married, they come to me. I'm not shading nobody, but like sometimes they're in my DM and they're like, babe, what's up? Help me with this, help me with that. I feel like marriage, people really don't understand what marriage is about. You're not just getting married to a man because of his money or because you love him. There are a lot of factors involved. Yeah, there are a lot of factors. There's physical factor, there's family factor, there's the spiritual factors, there are that like there's so many factors, guys. So like some persons just get married because of the sake of, some people don't actually get married because they want to get married. They get married because they want to have a wedding. So they have a wedding and forget about what. I know that anytime I want to film, that my neighbors make the loudest of noise. Is that not crazy? I didn't know the reform fashioned against me. So like some people actually just get married to the idea of marriage. Don't really sort out these things. I mean, I know what I'm looking for in a man, and I know when you're getting married and just getting married to the man, you're getting married to his family. So you have to really, 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 really prep yourself or prepare yourself down. Like there's genotype. There is the family, they love you, they like you. You have to like do some diggings, know how the family, how they behave, things on things. You have to make research, do research, so you be certain that you don't enter into this family and tomorrow, because whether you like it or not, no matter how strong love is not enough. But people don't understand that. I see some person just get married because I'll make sure I get married. So the next available person, you just go in and it's not good for you. At the end of the day, you start saying, let's take myself for instance. I have had a lot of marriage proposals, not a lot, like 4 marriage proposals in my whole life, and all of them were turned down. Not because these guys are not good guys, they're just not good for me. And there were factors that were key that I could not, like, there was one that was, he didn't even propose to me. His father saw me. His father was like, I like you, where are you from? I said, I'm from so state, from the other state, I was like, I'm well trained, you're beautiful, you're educated, speak to your dad. This is my son, he's a pastor, he owns a very big church. Speak to your dad. My son is interested in you. I'm like, your son is here, he can't even talk, you're speaking on behalf of your son. More, I cannot be in that, it's not possible. So I just told you, okay, I'll speak to my dad. I can't say anything, I'll speak to my dad. This happened when I was 19, guys. 19. I was like, it's even good, you have to get married. Because I first told him, I had to first iron it out. I was like, sir, I'm very young, I'm not ready to get married. And I was like, no, when you get married young, that's why before you know it, 25, you have all your children. I'm like, oh, you have your own life, ironed out. My opinion about my life doesn't matter to you. So I'll start doing everything inside marriage with your son that I don't even know. So I told him, just to be respectful and polite, I was going to speak to my dad. I never for once uttered it to my dad. Like, what will you tell Mr. Dodo? That someone proposed to you, you never even finished school. Are you joking? He said no. So that happened. But I know some girls I know certain girls, or if it was in another circumstance or it happened to someone else, they'll just jump into it like, there is another time I had something with someone, and the reason why I ended is because I did not see a father figure. I didn't even see a complete husband figure in him. He was good for a boyfriend, for husband, for my kids unborn. I didn't see those things, those qualities that would have. And he was making that marriage move. Like I was just cutting it short. I was like, no, we're not going that way. It won't work. So I really feel that people, maybe it's because we don't have the right people around us, and you don't make like genuine, no, that's the wrong choice of word. You don't like talk to the right people, or you're not, they say knowledge is key. Like, you're not knowledgeable enough to know that, oh, you need to do this, know this, Sometimes I'm short of words when we talk about marriage, because I, for one, I learned a lot from my parents' marriage. I learned a lot. I learned at a very tender age. So like it's something I don't joke with. And whenever I tell people that I'm single by choice, it's not like I have an issue. Like, I'm single by choice because I've not seen that man that nobody's perfect. Nobody will tick all your boxes like 100, but at least 80, 75, you can work the rest out. There can be a balance. Like, you can strike a balance. If you're doing things I don't like, or these things I could adjust for you, then you can adjust for me. With 30% flaws, we can do the adjustments. Do you understand? But like, when you have like 50% flaws, 50% good in you, that's too much. With time, your 50% might enter 60 or might reduce. It's a 50-50. You won't even know. So like, man, I don't want to dive into, but I just feel like people should actually get married properly, find out things. Another thing is, I also think, is when you're with someone, no matter how good human being change is, there's that change in us that will come. It kicks in with age, it kicks in with situations, it kicks in with different things, circumstances. Like, change is not something that you can escape from. So when you're changing, you change, and you don't know. It's the person who sees you or who relates with you, the receiver, or who's at the receiving end, that will know, oh, you changed, or this thing, you don't used to do it, now you do it. Just I like people that are open to learning. If you're open to learning, open to correction, when you do certain things, I know that, oh, we can play around with this can always be adjusted, because you're open to learning and correction. But people that are not, please, from inception, start cutting the chain. Like, start telling that person, oh, this is out of band, this is out of band, because you don't want to find yourself in a situation and start blaming yourself. Not even marriage. I'm getting married once and once only, and I'll get married correctly. That's why I'm looking out, and I'm working on myself, because it's not about who's just coming, it's about you too. If you're going to match what that person wants. People are getting married for the wrong causes, and it aches me, because one thing I would not take is when you get married and you have kids. Any decision you're taking, you have to be extra cautious, because there are children involved. They say when two elephants fight, the grass suffers. Of course, the grass suffers. Now the grass are these kids. You do anything and you see that these kids are affected, so you might want to take in a lot of rubbish that you will not take on the norms because of the children. That's why it's important to have somebody that is open to correction and learning, so that when all these things happen, you know how to go about it with the person. Doesn't seem like it's awful. I think I'm not really in the best position to talk about marriage, but with what I've learned and seen, I really feel like there are a lot of broken people out there. There are a lot of broken people, broken from their family. If there's not love in your family, when you come around someone that is filled, that grew up in love, you don't kind of, you won't be able to like find a balance. You feel things are other. How are they behaving? Like if you see me and my siblings, we relate in a way that if you don't really know we're siblings, you start thinking we are the other way. Do you understand? We are so cool. We grew up with love. Even when things went haywire, the whole love was still there. I love my siblings to the moon and back. But some people grow up in bitter homes, and if they don't get to like work on it and try and find their own happiness later, they come into your life and they bring fire and brimstone. So all these things affect kids, and they grow up with it. Some don't seek help, some don't get help. They use it to affect another bitter, another loving person. It's crazy. That's why I always say, once kids are involved in marriage, please be careful the decisions you take. Sometimes you just need space. It's fine. The space you need, you can get the space. But divorcing where you not get to do, and when are we going to want to go and greet daddy? I want to go and greet mommy. When your mommy comes, when your mom comes, it's heartbreaking, honestly. All these things I don't want. I really wish it could be minimized, or it could like, I don't know. I'm very extroverted, so sometimes when I speak to some people, even situations or instances that have not happened, I just paint it just to get that person's feedback, and you hear some things and it breaks my heart. I'm like, God, why? But it is what it is. It's life. It's separation. Divorce is not going to be. That's what you can't wipe divorce out, but I think it can be minimized. Just and it can be minimized. Sometimes separation for a bit, space for a bit is just what you need. You don't need that divorce. When you clear your head, and I don't know, this age and century is just crazy. It's just really crazy. It's mad. Like people that we even look up to, they're running mad with marriage. Now talk of the younger one. And the kids I'm going to have, their generation is going to be worse. They're going to have it worse. Because now, man, it's crazy. It's really crazy out there. But like I always say, if it's not working for you, if it's going to deal with your peace of mind, you walk out. But while walking out and there are kids involved, you have to be cautious, because these children grow up with you, look up to you. So there are things you do. When they start displaying it, you are amused, and you're like, where did this one come from? It came from you. They watched you, bro. Do you understand? So last week, why I'm talking about this, why I'm in my opinion about this, is because I saw some things last week and I'm like, this is sad. It was very sad, but like I said, it's what it is. You can't change it. So I just feel people should really marry for the right reason. Marry who you understand, who you know. Don't just let one situation make you consider marriage. No, I don't think, because that situation will come and go, and then you're stuck in it. It's a union. It's a lifetime union. You don't want to say because of one small debt or one material thing you enter into this covenant. It's almost a covenant. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you sleep at night with regrets, but tomorrow, it's really not worth it. But like I said though, if it tampers with your peace, please find a solution. But when kids are involved, you have to be super careful, so you don't hurt those humans. Like, they didn't ask for it, they want their own, you guys brought them. So like, if you're making those decisions, please be cool. Small, you guys. So I think that's all I want to talk about. My next video, I'll talk about something also relating to relationship. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm talking about relation, but I'm going to talk about something relating to relationship. So guys, till then, see See ya. Have a lovely week ahead.